Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I'm at the City of Rock State Park, which is just a little ways north of Deming, New Mexico. And it kind of reminds me of Goblin Valley State Park in Utah. Some of the rocks are very similar, except here they're much larger. So I'm going to show you around the park a bit. Not a lot, but just to give you an example of what the rock areas are, what they look like, and then also the campgrounds here. A really nice place to camp. So come along with me and I'll show you what I mean. There's one rock off by itself there, and there's some pinnacles. That's sort of a balanced rock there. Every shape you can imagine here of rocks. This one's got some little pots cut out in the side. I'm just walking around this picnic area. A lot of picnic areas here, as well as the campground. Some of the picnic tables actually have some tree shade. It's nice of the rocks to actually leave some room for trees to grow. There's unlimited hiking here. There's not really any marked trails. You just go wherever you want to go. There's a wide view of the campground. This one's got a little puddle in here. Must have been raining recently. So it's just like a game of mazes. Make sure you know how to find your way back to your vehicle. This is a whole nother area where they have campsites. Some of their campsites have nothing but a picnic table and a nice view of the big rocks and all sorts of formations. They have quite a few campsites in very private locations, some of them, but with a barbecue grill and a picnic table is about all you're going to get. There's another sort of a balanced rock. But all I'm doing right now is just driving around looking for interesting sights like that. Now that is a real balanced rock. That is pretty well balanced. So this is the City of Rocks, and over here is the main campground, and then over here this must be a suburb of rocks off to itself there in the distance. They do have a reservation system, and then they also though have some camp spaces that you can get in without having made a reservation. Then here in the main campground, they actually have campsites with electricity, 20 amp and 30 amp, plus a water faucet to fill up your fresh water. They have a self-service pay station, and there are the rates. Just get an application there and put it in the hole. They do have a visitor center. Here is a map of the place. The entrance is there, and the main campground with electricity is there, and then there's a loop road that goes all the way around the City of Rocks, and all of the other sites of course are just water only, and your picnic table, barbecue pit maybe. And it says this park has some of the darkest skies in the country. The visitor center is closed. It may be because this is after Labor Day, and it says hours may vary due to staff availability. Well, they got a nice visitor center, concrete building here with restrooms and a Coke machine. They have a windmill here, which doesn't seem to know that the wind is blowing. Here's a thing on the history of windmills. And give you another little span here of the City of Rocks. Wow, look at this one. Big tower. They do have some designated trails, but when you get into the rocks over there, you're pretty much on your own to find your way around. I wouldn't mind staying here a few days. Very reasonable rates. But I got other places I want to go. So maybe I'll get back here again sometime. I'm pretty sure I will, because I come through Mexico fairly often. Well, good day, folks.